Welcome to Wolfville.
A small town renowned for its vibrant sense of community and local pride.
Wolfville is not just home to over 180 businesses, it is also home to Acadia University, where students turn challenges into opportunities.
And today, we're proud to share how we're addressing one of the most urgent challenges faced by students, food insecurity.
Through Foodsharing Acadia, we are creating access to free, nutritious meals while building a stronger, more connected campus community.
Picture this, a student juggling exams, a part-time job, and extracurriculars. Often, this can lead to them having to skip meals due to limited time and money.
At Acadia, 1 in 5 students struggle with food insecurity. But this isn't just about hunger. It impacts their focus, mental health, and academic success.
For many, low-cost options have become the norm, sacrificing nutrition for convenience.
And while students struggle, perfectly good food from grocery stores and dining services often go to waste, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions and resource depletion.
The disconnect between surplus food and food insecurity is what drives Foodsharing Acadia.
Foodsharing Acadia bridges that gap. It is a simple yet powerful idea. Rescue food, reduce waste, and provide free meals.
We host weekly community meals and pop-up events where students can enjoy free or contribute what you can meals.
These meals are thoughtfully prepared to be vegan-friendly and culturally inclusive, ensuring everyone feels welcome.
At our last event, we served hearty vegetable stews made from rescued fresh produce alongside delicious sides.
But at Foodsharing Acadia, it isn't just about the meal, it's about connection. Through our events, we create a judgment-free environment where students can share a meal, build friendships, and find support.
The teamwork behind the scenes is what makes it all possible. Nutrition students lead meal planning, using their expertise to ensure all meals are balanced and safe.
They are supported by a dedicated team of over 35 volunteers who help cook, serve, and create a welcoming atmosphere.
One volunteer shared, "It's inspiring working alongside passionate people, knowing we're making a real impact together."
And since our launch in 2023, we have made a real difference. We have provided over 2,800 meals to Acadia students, which exceeded our goal of 2,000 set last year. We have rescued food worth over $2,700 from going to landfills, and we have diverted the release of 650 kilograms of greenhouse gases, protecting the environment.
But the impact goes beyond the numbers. It's in the stories we hear from students every day.
One student said, "The food was great. I got to eat today, which I wasn't sure I'd be able to do without Enactus. They helped me financially and gave me a break during a stressful time."
Another student shared, "It's not just about the food, it's about feeling seen and supported. It's about community."
And just last week, we served over 150 meals at a single event, showing the growing demand and importance of this initiative.
In addition to this, we've been able to provide 5 Acadia students with part-time employment to help run this program.
By providing students with a source of income, we help break down the financial barriers when it comes to accessing food.
Sustainability is at the core of Foodsharing Acadia. Our food rescue efforts help turn surplus food into meals, reducing waste and minimizing environmental impact.
We have built partnerships with local businesses, farms, and organizations like Second Harvest to help source excess food from local retailers while strengthening our ties within the community.
These collaborations ensure high-quality meals while supporting local food producers.
Volunteers, meanwhile, gain valuable experience in teamwork, leadership, and community engagement, building skills that go beyond the kitchen.
Together, we're not just fighting food insecurity, we're building a stronger, more resilient community.
Looking ahead, we are focused on growing Foodsharing Acadia to make an even bigger impact, as well as encouraging the expanding of food sharing to other universities in Atlantic provinces.
Over the next year, we plan to expand partnerships to rescue a greater variety of ingredients, reduce an additional 30% of food waste, making every resource count, and serve 3,500 meals by April 2025, ensuring as many students as possible can gain access to nutritious food.
As well, we are looking to launch a food rescue initiative on campus, where we work with campus catering companies to save food that would have often gone to waste at the end of an event and redistribute it across student population.
And through workshops in meal prepping and grocery planning, we will empower students to make healthier, more cost-effective choices that last a lifetime.
Our vision is clear: to make Foodsharing Acadia a sustainable, long-term solution to food insecurity and waste on campus.
No student should ever have to question where or when their next meal will come.
Students need our continued support to ensure equitable access to nutritious meals.
Let's keep fighting food insecurity, reducing waste, and building a stronger, more inclusive campus community.
Because at Foodsharing Acadia, food isn't just a necessity. It is a way to connect, care, and create change.
Let's keep making a difference, one meal at a time. We are
Enactus Acadia.
Just in time.
We will begin the questions and answer period for the judges. Only judges may ask questions. So Judges, please raise your hand if you have a question.
How do you convince like food retailers and that kind of thing to donate excess food? Because you must be competing with their income.
Foodsharing is registered in a program like Second Harvest, which is an official chain of handing down the food that they're not able to sell or make use of. So we're able to go there, sort of what we need, and the nutrition students that we have hired often go through them and see what we actually need to make meals out of.
You're doing education. I see that you have a future goal of doing the education pieces in the community. Are you doing it right now?
So we aren't currently doing it right now, but we're working with the Accounting Society along with the Nutrition Department to help workshop some different accounting classes and some different financial literacy classes along with some nutrition workshops for students to help engage them with that practice a little bit more.
And what that can look like in real life is that recently we've gotten a donation of oats, and we're thinking of doing a workshop where students can know how to make their own energy bites. It doesn't require a lot of space. Students can come in and learn how to make a cost-effective snack. And we are using our donated ingredients to do that. So that's our meal planning.
Two-part question. First one is, you mentioned you have 5 employees and you have volunteers as well.
Yes.
Do you have a plan to prevent burnout amongst these team members and how they interact together? And the second question is in relation to the business community. Have you leveraged them? Are they helping you? Are they providing you with additional resource besides just the material?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Answering the first one about burnout, I think it's something that's come up a lot throughout our initiative, and one thing that we have noticed really helps is just having collective care and community care involved in our project. So while we do have 35 volunteers engaged with our initiative, there's not 35 volunteers at every single meal, so they alternate every single time or every single week that we have a meal. And then answering the business side of things, we are kind of involved with the business students and the business school as well. Through Enactus, that was one of our really big avenues that we explored to kind of leverage our opportunities with the business school along with students.
And within the community, the businesses themselves, are they providing you with any resources?
Yes, yeah. So as Aditi mentioned, Second Harvest is one partnership that we're set up with that helps partner up rescuers with donators. So an example is like Superstore New Minus along with Shoppers Drug Mart. So they often donate some of their seconds along with just different organizations and stakeholders within the town of Wolfville.
Right.
Do you work with any service organizations in Wolfville? Like Rotary?
No, unfortunately not.
Your business model, can you just talk very briefly about like where your money come from and where your costs are besides the staff?
Yeah, so the money directly came from a Nova Scotia government internship that took place last year, and so we were awarded a specific amount of money to actually create a program that would help alleviate and combat food insecurity. So that's kind of where the Foodsharing initiative was born out of. And since then, we were able to allocate some of the extra funding that was left over from that internship to this year, along with secondary stakeholders and organizations like the FC Manning School of Business at Acadia University, the Acadia Students Union, and our dining services as well, who make monetary contributions to our organization.
What policies and practices do you have in place to ensure food quality and safety? And have you run into any issues in that regard?
As part of our main team, we have nutrition students that work in the kitchen to ensure that food is cooked up to a safe standard. They all have their food safety handler certification. They also go through all the produce before we actually cook them. We also have the recipe on hand when we're serving, so in case anyone has any questions about what's in the meal, they're able to quickly go through and let them know what's in it.
The time has expired. Judge, please join me. Thank you the Acadia University Enactus team for the presentation.